Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Israel YK Lubogo, and today I want to share with you Unleashing the Power of Words, Lessons from the Great Debaters for a Better Tomorrow. This title highlights the theme of the film, the transformative power of words, and the message of hope and inspiration for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow enthusiasts of the cinematic art, today I have the distinct pleasure of taking you on a journey through a remarkable film that not only entertains but also inspires and educates. It's a movie that delves deep into the heart of racial injustice, the power of education, and the triumph of the human spirit. Imagine a time when prejudice and discrimination cast long shadows over our society, and a small college debate team dared to challenge the status quo. Armed with only their intellect and determination. This is the story of the Great Debaters, a film that invites us to explore the unbreakable bonds of unity, pursuit of truth, and the indomitable strength of the human soul. Join me to unravel the layers of this cinematic masterpiece and discover the lessons it can give us today. Debate is blood sport. It's combat, but your weapons are words. This quote not only captures the intensity and power of debate, but also sets the stage for discussing the film's themes and intellectual prowess, social justice, and the informative nature of education. The Great Debaters. It's a 2007 film directed by and starring Denzel Washington. The movie is based on a true story of the Willie College debate team in the 1930s and their journey to challenge racial discrimination through competitive debating. Let's discuss the plot of the movie, The Great Debaters. The Great Debaters is a 2007 film based on the true story of Willie College debate team in the 1930s, led by their charismatic and determined coach, Professor Melvin B. Towson, who played as Denzel Washington. The story begins in Marshall, Texas, in the racially segregated South of the 1930s. Melvin Towson, a poet and professor at Willie College, secretly organizes and coaches a debate team consisting of African American students. The team includes talented individuals such as Henry Lowell, Samantha Bock, and James Farmer Jr. Despite facing significant racial discrimination and limited resources, the Willie debate team quickly gains recognition for their exceptional debating skills. They challenge and defeat teams from other colleges, both black and white, earning a reputation for their intellectual prowess. As they continue to win debates, they receive an invitation to compete against Harvard University, one of the most prestigious and predominantly white institutions in the nation. This opportunity presents a significant challenge for the Willie team, as they must confront and not only Harvard formidable debating skills, but also the deeply entrenched racism of their time. The team embarks on a journey to prepare for the Harvard debate, conducting intensive research, refining their arguments, and practicing rigorously. Along the way, they face personal traits and tribulations, including confrontations with racial violence and injustice. The climax of the movie is a debate between Willie College and Harvard University. The debate becomes a symbolic battle, not only for the intellectual supremacy, but also for racial equality. Through their eloquence and powerful arguments, The Will College team impresses the judges, the audience, and even their opponents from Harvard. In the end, the Will College debate team emerges victorious, not only winning the debate, but also gaining respect and recognition for their intellect and tenacity. Their success is a testament to the power of education, determination, and unity in the face of racial discrimination. The great debaters ends on a hopeful note, emphasizing the importance of education and the role of individuals in bringing about positive change in society. The film serves as an inspiring tribute to the real-life Will College debate team and their contributions to the civil rights movement. The Great Debaters explores several main themes and imparts valuable lessons. For example, racial injustice. The film portrays the harsh social segregation and discrimination faced by African Americans in the 1930s South. It sheds light on the struggles of the characters in the face of racial injustice and inequality. Education as empowerment. The movie emphasizes the transformative power of education. The debate's team journey illustrates how knowledge and critical thinking can empower individuals and communities to challenge the status quo. Leadership and determination. Melvin B. Towson, played by Denzel Washington, serves as a charismatic and determined leader who inspires the debate team to achieve greatness. His leadership qualities and unwavering commitment are central to the story. The art of debate. The film showcases the art of debate, demonstrating how well-structured arguments, research, and persuasive communication can be used as tools for social change. Resilience and perseverance. Characters in a movie face various personal and societal challenges, but their resilience and determination in the face of adversity are important lessons in perseverance. Teamwork and unity. The Will College debate team's success is built on teamwork and unity. The movie highlights the importance of collaboration and working together to achieve common goals. Historical context. The Great Debaters provides a glimpse into the historical context of the Jim Crow era and the civil rights movement, giving us viewers a better understanding of the challenges faced by African Americans during that time. Inspiration. Ultimately, the film serves as an inspiring story of triumph over adversity and the ability of individuals to effective positive change in their communities. These themes and lessons make The Great Debaters a thought-provoking and inspiration film that encourages individuals to reflect on its issues and social justice, education, and the power of perseverance. The Great Debaters contains several memorial quotes that reflects its themes and lessons. Here are some important quotes from the movie and their relevance. We do what we have to do in order to do what we want to do. This quote, often repeated by Melvin Towson, emphasizes the importance of perseverance and determination in pursuing one's goals. It's relevant in reminding us that overcoming obstacles and making sacrifices are often necessary steps in the path to achieving our dreams. Debate is blood sport. It's combat, but your weapons are words. This quote underscores the intensity and competitive nature of debate. It highlights the power of persuasive communication and the idea that debates can be a platform for fighting social injustices and advocating for change. We do what we have to do so we can do what we want to do. This quote speaks to the idea of prioritizing long-term goals over immediate desires. It's a lesson in discipline and making sacrifices for a greater purpose, which is relevant in various aspects of life, including education and activism. I am not just a farmer. I am a man, and I am a writer. James Ford Jr. says this to assert his identity and ambition beyond the societal expectations placed on him as an African American in the 1930s. It encourages the importance of self-expression and breaking free from stereotypes. Who is the judge? The judge is God. This quote reflects the ideas that the moral and ethical correctness of an argument transcends the judgment of society, not only extreme authority. It underscores the importance of standing up for what is right, even in the face of adversity. We do what we have to do in order to do what we want to do. So, we become what we are meant to be. This expanded version of the earlier quote emphasizes personal growth and fulfilling one's potential. It's a reminder that the journey of self-discovery, achieving one's purpose, often involves overcoming challenges. These quotes from the great debaters are relevant because they offer valuable insights into the themes of perseverance, education, identity, and social justice. They encourage viewers to reflect on the power of words, determination, and the pursuit of higher ideals, which are timeless lessons applicable to various aspects of life. My favorite full quote from the great debaters on the theme of judgment. Who is the judge? The judge is God. Why is he God? Because he decides who wins or loses, not my opponent. Who is your opponent? He doesn't exist. Why doesn't he not exist? Because he is a mere dissenting voice of the truth I speak. This quote, dealt by James Ford Jr. during a debate in the film, is a powerful assertion of the idea that the ultimate judgment of one's actions and belief comes from a higher moral authority, in this case, symbolized as God. It emphasizes the importance of standing up for what is right and just, regardless of societal pressures on opposition. The quote challenges the notion that external judgment should deter individuals from pursuing justice and truth. The quote, "Who is the judge? The judge is God," from the great debaters, imparts several important lessons. For example, moral conviction. The quote underscores the importance of having strong moral convictions and principles. It encourages individuals to stand firm in their beliefs and values, even in the face of opposition. Internal validation. It suggests that one should seek validation and judgment from their own sense of morality and conscience, rather than relying solely on external judgment and societal norms. Courage and integrity. The quote promotes the virtues of courage and integrity. It encourages individuals to act in accordance with what they believe to be right, regardless of societal pressures or the dissenting voices of others. Belief in truth. It emphasizes the belief in the truth of one's convictions. by asserting that the opponent doesn't exist as a valid judge. The quote suggests that truth and justice are inherent in the speaker's argument. Resilience. The quote implies that individuals should remain resilient in the face of challenges and opposition. By acknowledging that the opponent doesn't exist, it encourages perseverance in pursuit of what is right. Spiritual perspective. The reference to God as the ultimate judge adds a spiritual dimension to the quote, highlighting the idea that moral and ethical judgments are guided by a higher power or universal principles. Overall, this quote encourages individuals to have unwavering faith in their principles, to act with integrity and courage, and to seek validation from their own sense of morality, rather than relying solely on external judgments. It serves as a reminder to uphold what one believes to be just and true. Certainly, here's a powerful conclusion for you, my dear viewers, about the movie The Great Debaters, to leave you, my audience, living motivated and inspired. As we conclude our journey through The Great Debaters, let us remember that the power of words and ideas can change the world. This film reminds us that in the face of adversity, we have the strength to overcome, the wisdom to seek justice, and the resilience to pursue our dreams. Just like Willie College Debate Team, we can be catalysts for change in our own lives and communities. Let us embrace the lessons of determination, unity, and a pursuit of truth that this movie has to offer. In the words of Professor Melvin B. Towson, we do what we have to do in order to do what we want to do. So, let's go out there and do what we have to do to make our dreams a reality, to stand up for what is right, and to be the change we wish to see in the world. Remember, the judge is not just God, it's also us, in our actions, in our choices, and in our commitment to making the world a better place. Let the great debaters inspire us to be champions of justice, champions of education, and champions of our own destinies. Thank you, and may we all be the great debaters of our own lives, fighting for a brighter and more just future. I remain Israel YK Lubogo. I shall take my leave.